to talk a little bit about my experience with Accutane. So I started Accutane in February 2015, so this year, and I did it for 6 months. And honestly, it has changed my life, along with a few other skincare regimens. But I wanted to make a video for people who are really questioning if they should do it or not. I had acne for 9 years before I started and had been seeing a dermatologist for about 4 years, and nothing was working. I got treatments that gave me chemical burns on my face. I tried everything. In the end, what was working best for me before I started was actually sulfur, which is disgusting and makes you smell like rotten eggs. And yeah, but it worked. And when my dermatologist told me, like, you are an Accutane candidate, at first I was terrified. Like, I like laugh cried. Like, oh my gosh, my skin's so bad that I'm eligible for Accutane. Because everyone thinks of Accutane as this big horrible thing. But in reality, it is just like a little miracle in a bottle. Well, package. They're not exactly in a bottle. But you start off by going to your dermatologist, of course, and if you're a girl, which I am, you get to start with a pregnancy test, which is really fun. I had never taken one before, so that was really exciting. Not really. But then you have to wait a month and go back in, and that's when you can be seen to get your first prescription. I used a mail-in pharmacy, so my stuff came in the mail. That's pretty much all there is to it. It is an expensive medication, so you're gonna want to like hit your deductible first, kind of thing, or you're gonna be paying a lot for it. Like, one month they quoted me $750, and I was like, it's not happening. So be prepared for that. Um, some insurances will cover it, so it might not even be something you have to worry about. But if it is, just be prepared to know that it is an expensive medication. So after your pregnancy test and your 1 month of waiting and like being on usually antibiotics to just like knock everything out, then you finally start. And you start on a low dose, and most dermatologists will tell you that at first your skin will flare up. I didn't notice too bad of a flare up, but every time you change your dosage, you will get flare ups. And some of the dose changes were really hard to deal with because I think the biggest thing about Accutane is you are expecting a miracle drug. And so then when you get a new breakout, you're just mortified. You're like, what is this? I'm on Accutane, I'm getting blood work and pregnancy tests every single month, I'm seeing my doctor, I'm so dry, and you're like still having problems. At least that's how it was for me. And it was like I couldn't even appreciate my progress because I was so bummed out about new acne because I was just expecting a miracle. But after the process, it really was truly like a miracle for my skin, and I would do it again if I had to. I mean, I hope I don't have to, but I'm sad I hadn't done it sooner. So I definitely say, like, don't wait because scarring is a lot harder to deal with. Right now, I do have some scarring. I have makeup on, so it's hard to tell, but you will get scarring if you've had acne for a long time, of course. And there are products that can help you with that. You have to wait a while before you can wax, microdermabrasion. So if you want to do, like, if you're really obsessed with waxing your eyebrows and like you can't live without it, like you can't just pluck, don't do Accutane because your skin will rip off apparently. So that's not a good idea. But yeah, that's pretty much the process. You're constantly at your doctor's office every month, and you just get your prescription. You take it. I was taking it twice a day at 100 milligrams a day after the third month, and you get really, really, really dry. Like, I was super dry in here. You get nosebleeds, your lips are a hot mess, your skin, like, you will get like rashes. I don't really have any right now. But, your dermatologist will help you out. So I would say if you're considering Accutane, definitely do it. And I'm going to make a video of photos from my process, so definitely check that out as well. I will link that to this video. But this medication is a life changer. It can really help you. So don't be scared of it, because I know a lot of people are afraid. Like I was, I had heard horrible things, but it's really, really wonderful.